Good morning. It's Keith from On Target, Canada. I'm sitting here in a hotel room in Ottawa on the 12th of September 2020. Reason for me being here is that today is when the CCFR March for Integrity on Parliament Hill is going to happen. Now, this is a gathering of like-minded Canadians, not all firearms owners, who are protesting the actions the government took in the spring, where through an order in council, without parliamentary debate, without evidence, and without cause, basically banned Canadians from owning property, prohibited their use if they owned said property, and will make them criminals if they fail to surrender that property, in this case after a 2-year amnesty period. Now the property in question is firearms, but it could have been anything. There was no debate in Parliament, as mentioned. No evidence was used. Pretty much none of the firearms that were banned have ever been used in crimes in Canada. They're relying on things that happen in other countries, which is a horrible way to make laws for your own country. And yeah, it's hurting industry, it's hurting people that have invested tens of thousands of dollars in their personal property. It's now basically illegal to possess it. This is not right. This is not the way a free and democratic society should work. And we are demanding integrity from the government, and we are speaking up for the property rights of all Canadians. So the rally takes place at 1 o'clock today at Parliament Hill in front of the Parliament buildings. We will be attending. We'll try to talk to a few people. But really we're going there to document this very positive protest for property rights for all Canadians. You may not necessarily be 100% in favor of firearms, and you're entitled to that opinion, but surely the fact that government, with no debate and with just the signature on a piece of paper, can deem legally owned property that you have purchased, property that you have used safely within the bounds of the law, property that may have been passed down through generations of family, is suddenly deemed illegal, and you will basically be a criminal if you fail to turn it over. That is what we are protesting. A major aggravating fact to all this is the fact that they are doing everything they can to not pursue the people that are responsible for the violence and the gang killings that we see on the streets of Canada. They have reformed the court system to the point where it's almost a mandatory release unless there's something absolutely heinous that will force them to keep somebody in. People are released on second bails, third bails, and in my own personal experience, I've seen people with 4 bails be released, people on probation, people who are arrested for illegal possession of firearms on prohibition orders by the court saying you will not own or possess a firearm, arrested with a firearm, and they let them out again. That is ridiculous. And then on the other end of it, you have the federal government under the Liberal Party decreasing sentences for certain crimes, violent offenders. So it appears they don't want to put people in jail that commit crimes. They don't want to punish people who commit crimes, but they're more than willing to go after people who don't commit crimes and punish them. So that is what has a percentage of the population is very angry, and we are tired of being treated like this, and we are going to show it. So shortly I'm going to be heading off to Parliament Hill. It's blue sky, sunny, Temperatures are going to be around 20, 21 degrees this afternoon, so it should be a good day. And we'll pick this up as I head up to Parliament Hill. Well, just walking up to Parliament Hill, and I gotta say, there's been some questionable decisions come out of this building. So can I ask you, why is it important for you to be here today?
Well, I'm a lifelong firearms owner and shooter, competitive shooter, for my entire life. I'm almost 65, so I've been shot since I've been a little kid. I want to keep on the sport. It's something that Canadians do. I shoot all kinds of pistols, handgun, like competitive shooting, rifle, shotgun. I do everything. And it's a sport that Canadians can do for life. It's not gender specific, men, women, any political, racial, religion, anything, any group can take part. And for that matter, we don't discriminate against anyone. Anyone who wants to do the sport, we let them, we show them, we take time to improve their skills. And there are like 300 clubs in Ontario that are ready to accept members and expand the sport.
Truly inclusive. Yeah. So why is it important for you to be here today?
I mean, this whole event is extremely important for everybody, not only law-abiding citizens that are in the gun industry and gun ownership, but every citizen of Canada. The Liberal government has been pushing unfair rules and laws down the throats of law-abiding citizens, looking to take our property away, and this is something that everybody should be concerned of. Myself, being in the firearms industry, being a shooter, being a member of a Canadian rifle team representing this great country, it's of great concern for me to make sure that we have fair rules placed and that the laws are enforced for the people actually creating the problems. We're not the problem. There needs to be more resources and more things done with actually tackling the crime problems in the city and getting that dealt with, instead of making the firearms owners of Canada the scapegoats on it, which obviously is not going to correct the problem.
Walking around Parliament Hill, we're continuing to ask people why this is important to them.
Actually, me and my husband here for against what Trudeau decided for legal owners how to have a gun ban. So we are here all together to support each other, that it is not good to have a gun ban on a legal gun owners, not the criminals, but legal gun owners. And my husband can speak something about that.
Well, yeah, the OIC was done undemocratically. There's no, we're in the midst of a pandemic. And they did this during a pandemic. The House is not sitting. They came out with an OIC, an order in council, and they banned specific firearms that many of us own and that we use for sport shooting or, in some cases, hunting as well.
God bless Canada! That's important for me because that's a question of freedom. That's not only a question about guns, that's about freedom. If the government beginning to steal our gun, what would be the next step? My car, because about the environment. The next step was my snowmobile, anything. That's a dangerous beginning to steal the people of Canada. I don't agree with what Trudeau does. What is do at the Parliament last session.
Hi, the reason why I'm here is because first of all they want to take off, steal something that belongs to us. Firearms. Next time it's gonna be what? It's going to be, like you said, a car, because the car going too fast. We all have our courses. We all respect the law. We are not the problem. The problem is the criminals. So stop harassing citizen, law-abiding citizen. We're not the problem. So we are here to tell Trudeau that he's nailing the wrong people. We are here to protest a lawful law that ain't gonna change anything.
Now our volunteer team is gonna roll up with a minivan. We've got a group that's gonna grab the signage, dropping off signs or dropping off flags. I didn't know I'd have so many friends come out today, or I probably would have brought more, but we've got about 350 things that we're gonna be handing out. We've got bracelets for everybody. We've got some bagpipes to entertain you. Rob's gonna come here, bore the hell out of you. And then we're gonna march on this city.
So I just wanted to be here to show my face to say that I don't support undemocratic processes in Canada. You can't, with a suspended government, ban something that Canadians have enjoyed for decades. My grandfather enjoyed these guns, my dad enjoyed these guns, I've enjoyed these guns, and no one's ever been hurt by them. None of these guns have ever been stolen from any of my family members, so they're not getting in the streets, in the hands of criminals and into the streets. It's not right, and that's why I'm here today. I just want to be a small part of hopefully trying to get this overturned.
We've come here today as to represent our family, to let Justin Trudeau know that with a swipe of his pen, he's made us all criminals, and pisses most of us off. We have children and we have grandchildren. One grandson that we plan on giving our guns to, and I'm sure our daughter appreciates them. I'm sure our grandson will too. So we're just here to protect our rights, basically. And I was talking to somebody that I just met from Sarnia, and I told him that we're all gathered here. There's so many criminals in one spot, and the only other place you'd find that is at a prison. So that's how, with him signing in May, saying, yeah, we're all criminals, law-abiding criminals. I'm vetted. I have handguns. We have long guns. We're dealing with the long gun registry also. It's just Bill Blair and Justin Trudeau, people behind them, where they're getting their information from. It's just not logical. It's not right. It's not truthful. They're using us as an excuse to pass laws that aren't right.
Everybody's coming up to us, and you guys are all saying thank you to us. But I've said to this already to a bunch of you guys. Like, without you taking the time to come out and make this happen and come here with us, Tracy and I'd be standing here by ourselves. So
never.
It's not about us.
We're all together. Yeah, forever.
All right. So I guess what I was trying to say is congratulate yourselves and each other for making that effort. and taking you out. So it's hard times, right? So really appreciate it.
Pretty good idea.
It does. Oh, it's very impressive.
So anyway, congratulate yourselves. We made history today. We had a great march. No one was assaulted, no garbage got left behind. Isn't that something? I thought we were dangerous. Anyway, I got to tell you one thing just on a side note. Tracy and I made all the slogans on the signs, but I'm especially partial to the one that's got Bill Blair's picture and says lazy and dishonest on it. Yeah, you should meet him. Anyway. Wait till you're sitting in front of him. Anyway, I could go on forever about that. Anyway, thanks so much everybody for coming. We couldn't have done it without you. I don't even know what else to say. And thank you so much for your support of the CCFR. As you guys know, we're suing the government. It's the biggest, most expensive case. It's the biggest, most expensive case ever brought by gun owners in Canadian history, and we're going all the way. So for me personally, thank you so much, and I'm just going to pass it off to Tracy. Again, you should congratulate yourselves. You guys did a great job, and we really appreciate it.
You know, when I get back on Twitter, I can't wait to rub it in their faces. A big thank you to all of you hardworking, salt of the earth, good, decent people who came out here today. True freedom-loving Canadians. We're going to get a group picture, so don't disperse yet. After that, you're free to go, do your own thing, enjoy my city. Other than all the ugly shit that happens
I am so proud of my community. You know, we can make a date and a plan, but it's up to everybody to come. Otherwise, it's just Rod and I standing here, you know, upset. So I think this sends a very clear, strong message to Justin Trudeau that Canadians expect credible work on crime. And this is, gun bans against people like us is not the way to get it. And he knows it.
Great guy. Thank you.
So that's the end of a successful rally on Parliament Hill. Well over 1,000 people attended from all across Canada. We've made our point. There was some media here from various sources, including Rebel News and the CBC. Hopefully, we get a fair airing and people can see what we actually stand for. If you want to continue help support the fight, there'll be a link in the description below to the CCFR, and you can support their continued action and their ongoing lawsuit against the federal government. Anyway, I'm Keith from On Target Canada. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time. Have a good day.